Hello and welcome to another Ginger Mathematician video where I'm going to go through my IGCSE Edexcel Maths Paper 2 predictions, and this is for the exam on Wednesday coming up. So very similar to my Paper 1 video, notice I've classified these topics going through the last 2 to 2.5 years of past papers and then seeing how often they appear. And again, I would divide these topics up into my so-called tier ideas. So what do I mean by this? Well, if we take these topics here, so going from about 42% up to about 58, 67%, these will be what I call the so-called tier 3 topics. So those are the ones that come up reasonably often, but it shouldn't be the biggest focus of your revision. Things like surds, for example. So if you want to revise surds really quickly, then do check out the video above. But we can see things like functions, sine, cosine rule, fractions, vectors, and so on fit into that kind of tier 3 topic. Then we scroll up and then we've got our what I call tier 2 topics. These are ones you certainly should prepare for and make sure you've gone over these really carefully. So things like number skills, which generally comes up right at the start of a paper 2. Make sure you can problem solve with ratio, with fractions, with percentages and so on. Circle theorems has also got into this tier 2 category. Angle calculations, things like interior and exterior angles are really worth practicing. But of course, you've been waiting for those tier 1 topics, so right at the top here in green, and these are topics that appear every single year. And in the case of quadratics, for example, so right at the top here with 183%, this is more likely to appear twice on your paper, not just once, but twice. So making sure you can complete the square, for example, making sure you can solve a quadratic, that is really important. I want to mention percentages here as well, because that appears quite regularly, but also quite a lot of marks. So if you want to go through those particular tier 1 topics and make sure, oh, okay, you get lots of marks for this kind of question, then percentages is one of those topics. And if you need a quick revision of that, then do check out the video above as well. So what do you think about my predictions? Again, do let me know in the comments below. I have a very important task for you now, and you need to watch the video in front of you, which is my paper 1 predictions, see what didn't appear on paper 1, and then use that to fine tune your revision then for these tier 1 and tier 2 topics. Go and do that now.